Hey, this is Prometheus, giving you a new series for my channel. If you guys have noticed, I like to build out basically out of every single playbook. I pretty much went through almost every single entire playbook in the game and built out the scheme out of a couple different formations and actually went ahead and did an online rank. Now, I know that MUT is very popular. I didn't really get involved in it because there's a little bit more labor involved in doing MUT. So as far as like maintaining teams and trading and all that kind of stuff, so I never really got involved in it, primarily because my schedule is pretty tight. But I figured since there is a demand for MUT, and I have been building up MUT schemes with the anticipation that I'd be jumping into MUT, that I will go ahead and start to do this. So this is the first time I have ever been exposed to MUT, and you're going to be experiencing this with me. So I wanted to go ahead and show this to you. So as you guys see, I have 0 coins. I have never even went into this feature. So this is all brand new to me. If you guys are MUT players and you understand how to use MUT and how to do things better, then you go ahead please and let me know. Alright, so let's see. Choose a style that best matches the way you play. Receive one-time bonus style pack to get you started. Okay, so we got an offense with a short pass, boosted attributes, pass block, catch in traffic. You receive a bonus pack. Okay, offensive long ball. If you guys have been watching my channel, I don't throw a lot of long balls, so I'm definitely going to skip that. Ground and pound, run block, trucking, speed run, run to the outside. Choose a style that best fits way zone defense, play recognition, and definitely more of a zone player. Pass rush, stuff run. I'd rather stuff the run and actually go ahead and use zone defense. So let's go ahead and do short pass. Alright, so if you take a look at my team's atrocious. I don't have a lot of good players. Got Brandon Tate, Trump Simpson, Chris Rainey. Not a lot of good players. My offensive line looks terrible, and it looks like it's going to be defense is going to be pretty terrible too. So hopefully I run into somebody that actually is not that good of a player that is playing this game for the first time. If that's the case, then maybe I'll go ahead and be able to get a win here. But this is going to be a fairly difficult, probably first game. I'll just have to make sure that I go ahead and do pretty well with that. So we're going to go into the first game and just go from there. Looking for an opponent, no points, terrible team. Not going to buy any players, not going to auction any players, and hopefully I'll be able to get a game. Alright, so we're playing in the Giant Stadium, using the Chicago Bears as my team. I'm going against Raz. I am kicking off, so that's good. At least I'm getting the ball in the second half. Let's see how my kicker works. A little laggy with this game right now. Alright, so I pinned him on the 25-yard line. He's gonna do, what is this? Formation. And why isn't my defense not set up correctly? Okay, I'm not in the right defense. This is not what I wanted. I was supposed to play the middle right there. He got the ball off fairly quick and just went with quick slants. So let's just go ahead and hit him with some pressure. Oh, the defender was there but did not make a play. Got sucked up. But I got some pretty good pressure right there with my defensive tackle. So I'll take that. I'm going to go ahead and try to hit him with a blitz again. And that was a bad pass by him. Pressure's definitely not getting there, so I think I'm going to go ahead and fall back in the coverage. There you go. He actually didn't see what he was doing right there and able to go ahead and get a coverage sack on that. He's going to punt. Did I turn the ball over? Oh my god, I turned the ball over. Oh, this is fun. This is so fun. Nice play. There you go, good read, but I gotta stop. But I fumbled on the kickoff, so that's what you gotta expect when you're using a bad team like this. Oh, this is gonna be a long game. Well, okay, at least I get back on offense. I gotta stop on defense. I actually confused him a little bit, so that's a good sign. But the only bad thing about MUT is this is 4-minute quarters. You don't have a lot of chances to make them for any kind of mistake. So that fumble actually was very, very hurtful to me. This is Mr. Fumblerooski right here. And I almost took that to the house if it would have stayed in bounds. Alright, so I'm going to go to my base offense, and it's going to be the single back ace. This is a money offense right here. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of running against this guy, but I'm going to go ahead and try to hit him with just an outside run, which, great news, my playbook isn't set up, so that's something obviously I don't have set up correctly. I don't have my right defense, and I don't have my right playbook, but good enough, a good thing for me is that I have played this game enough to know what plays I can get away with. And with the Z spot. And that was a bad pass by Johnny Manziel, and that tight end did not make a good play on that ball. Alright, so let's see what we can go into. This is probably not the right play set, but we're going to go to corner strike. I can see the appeal for this particular gameplay, primarily because a lot of players don't actually have to make good read. See, that's a drop pass. I made the right read. I can see why this is a very appealing game, is primarily because you don't have to really make the right decisions with this. All you have to do is just get a really, really strong team, and then basically all you have to do is just depend on the other person's team from not making any kind of adjustments. All right, so this is going to be tough. And that's another bad pass by Manziel. Alright, so this is definitely not a good way to start out. 2 bad passes by Manziel. And no running room going right there. He tried to turn it back. So this guy doesn't, this guy doesn't really, I don't see any impressive skill with him so far. Wow, that wide receiver came back for that ball and made a play on him. It's pretty impressive. Good read. Definitely good read. That was my area. My defender was floating all over the place. He went into a Z spot dig. Here he you go. Must be nice to be able to throw your ball to your opponent, to your player. There's a spot. And he actually was able to hit the guy up top. All right, so he hit me with 2 Z spot plays. That's probably one of his plays that he likes to run. But I'm going to have to figure out this team really quick because I'm not going to be successful if I can't actually execute what I want to do on offense. Alright, so Dawson gets tackled right there at the 21-yard line. I'm going to go back. Okay, let's go back into single back, and let's do Z spot the other way. And neither one of these tight ends are worth a crap. There you go. Nice read right there. You gave up the hole. A little bit laggy on that last play. Oh, there you go, Rain. Come on. Oh, God, he almost bounced the run to the outside. All right, so in the second quarter, down by 14, I had a very, very bad fumble after I had a defensive stop against my opponent. He's been hitting me with Z spot plays and making pretty good reads. My defense is not making any kind of, I would say, any kind of adjustments correctly. So let's see here. He's moving this guy over there. There you go. So I think with Manziel, the trick with passing with him is definitely don't pass lead down. You're going to throw in the dirt instead of with an 0-1 trap. Maybe need to move out Rainy. Charts. I don't know who to start with these guys. It's just terrible. And couldn't get the ball off. A little bit of a lag with that last play, but also I just couldn't get the ball off to my tight end, which would be the right read. Alright, so I need a little bit more time. Smart play for him would be to just try to rifle the ball off to no against me immediately. That would definitely be the smart play to do. We're going to do the Bucks drive wheel. I don't know why I've got the Bucks playbook. Obviously, it's something I'm not aware of. So we've got Hogan in the slot. That's where I want to go. There's a flag on that. What was that? Play of game. Okay, there you go. hit Hogan on the post here. And yeah, that fell right into the defender. I don't even know what playbook I'm using right now. And with a 20-second clock, that does not help much. Let's do the flex Y Poco. There you go. So he ran commit. I don't know what he did. He definitely made a mistake. But I was able to go ahead and pop him up top for a big touchdown right there. And that's actually very critical for me right now if I want to stay in this game, because this team is definitely struggling for me. It's not doing the things I wanted to do. Pass blocking is terrible. I don't really have a very effective running game. But when you have a team full of 50s and 60s and 50s, you're not going to have a lot of studs on your team to begin with. Alright, so that guy almost broke a tackle. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left here. Here we go. I'm going to add some pressure with the safety. Back to Z spot. And there you go. I got a sack on him on that particular situation. He wasn't expecting pressure off the edge like that. Oh, great play. Phenomenal play. I was just there was blitzers on that particular play, and he's able to go ahead and get a touchdown on it. I'm not used to not having pressure. So once again, I can see why people like this game, primarily because they don't have to make any kind of decisions or choices right away. I can understand why. You can just beef up a team and not think anything of it. So, but that's a learning curve, and that's what you got to expect when you do something for the first time. Is that, you know, obviously you're going to have a bad team. So this game is really lagging right now. Giving up 21 points, my defense is fairly atrocious, and I was just expecting him to go ahead and hit the underneath routes, but I didn't expect him to do anything up top. All right, so I got the ball up to the 25-yard line. Let's see what we got here. I'll do the X spot. The Z spot out of the platform here. Let's try running the ball right up the middle. Play. Brinkley on the route here. We got Tate doing. So this must be zone. Oh, flat. There you go. Alright, so I need to get into a shotgun formation, able to get rid of that ball quick enough to make a play here. So let's see what offensive set wing trips. Broken this down before. Alright, so for some reason I've got the Buccaneers playbook. I'm a big proponent of using gun split. That's my base plays. I don't know what my autos are. So it would scream. That's it. And I don't really mind too much getting tackled right here. It gives me a chance to go ahead and burn some clock. And there you go, able to go ahead and still stay within a score right there. I think that one of the things that you can't do when you're using a really poor man's Johnny Manziel is not do any pass leading. Just go ahead and throw the ball. So that's what I'm learning so far with that. 30 seconds, plenty of time. I'm going to fall back into coverage. I'll give him 3 points, but I'm not giving him the big play. And I don't think there's anything about this guy that really tells me that he's a real smart and intelligent player. I'm going to sack. There you go. That's a huge play right there. Go ahead and take this into the sunset. Alright, now so he's left me some time. I might be able to get a safety right here. Oh, almost got an interception right there. Almost, yeah. His blocking was actually really good. I had pretty good blocking. I sent the house. Almost got a pick. He's not going to go for it. It'd be silly to go for it. He's going to have to punt it. So much for that opportunity. All right, so going here in the second half, 21-14. I'm getting the ball back in the second half. Everything's been huge plays for my opponent. And I have several huge plays, but the offense ranked, this team's ranked in the 50s, is just atrocious. So hopefully I can win this first game. That'd be kind of cool. But we'll see. We'll see what Chicago Bears get out of this team. So we're going to stay back in the, let's see here, I wonder if we've got the play. We do. Oh, Alexander did not make a play on that. Right, so that was the play. We're gonna do a slip screen underneath. This guy likes to run a lot of zone. Oh, that did not work. Oh, that was terrible. That did not work at all. These guys just came in and said, we're going to hurt you. All right, let's see here. Let's go into, can't do this side. I got 11 yards. This is not good. This is fast. This is a very fast game clock. So I got to go for it here. It does not benefit for me to basically punt the ball against this guy. Go ahead and try to hit my running backs underneath here. And that ball got batted at the line, so 4 and out. Let's go back to the defense with some pressure. Let's try to hit him with that blitz again. That's a pretty big run for a run that should have been stuffed. So the smart thing right here for him is just to go ahead and take points if he gets that opportunity. Not smart for him to see, now he's milking the clock. He knows he's in the driver's seat. Wow, these guys cannot. I can only get pressure from my safeties. None of these linebackers will give me any kind of pressure whatsoever. Good read. That was a really good read. I actually put a defender down there. So, once again, the team is not performing. This is rough. I can understand why people will go ahead and spend money on players, because it's frustrating to actually go ahead and not have a team that performs for you. So, let's see here. Down by 2 scores. He's in the driver's seat. I'm going to have to get some kind of a turnover from her. I don't have the players to get turnovers, but hopefully I can get a stop on him. I've gotten 2 stops so far, but that turnover by Dawson actually was huge. That's actually going to be haunting me right now. Alright, so 14 points down. Still got time. Off coverage, and he's probably expecting the spot route. And I threw right at coverage. I got a little bit excited and got rid of that ball a little bit too quick. Go ahead and hit him with a run right down the middle. And Alexander's able to go ahead and give me a first down. Flip the play. Unable to get rid of the ball. What happened on that? Try to hit the tight end in the seam. I saw that open up, and I'm still playing this like I'm playing with a better team, but you have to be ultra conservative. So let's get out of the Z spot. Let's go see what's in the strong. Oh, there you go, strong close. Let's hit him with the Bucks trap. ball off. So this is a 25-second clock. That's throwing me off a little bit. I'm not used to this fast tempo. And defender got in the way, so trying to do little hitch routes right there. It did not work out for me. All right, so 3rd and 15. Got to go back to it. So let's see here. Let's go into corner strike. I'm going to flip the play. And he came around with his own defender and just didn't have enough time to get rid of that ball. I delayed a little bit because the defender actually fell into the hitch route, which was my primary focus. I got nothing to lose here. My team's atrocious, so I got nothing to lose. Let's do the, God, this clock is just flying. What is going on with this game clock? All right, I can take this in the 4th quarter without losing any yards. All right, so the game clock actually rolls at 30 seconds, so that's probably one of the adjustments that I'm not used to. Let's see here. Great play by his defender. I thought Hogan came down with that ball, but actually he did, so good for him. He's killing me right now. Not because I think that he's actually playing any better than me, it's just that I'm not. My team is just not performing at all. So that's one of those things that you're going to learn about when you're playing a new scheme and a new team. There you go. Another blitz right there. So this is the only blitz that's actually working for me, is this free safety fire. Got him again. Oh my God! I hit him twice and he still broke the tackle and was able to go ahead and get that off. So I had to take a peek at this guy's team. I didn't want to do that going into the game, but I've got a peek. What does this guy got here? Okay, so he's got Aaron Rodgers. Let's see here. He doesn't have a good running back, but he's got Aaron Rodgers, 93. He's got a Gronk. His offensive line is terrible. But he's got a couple of guys on here that are actually worth a crap. J.J. Watt. His defensive tackles suck. He's got a Von Miller. So the secondary is atrocious. That's why I've been able to pass the ball against him. But that's the play. That's the reason that's the reason is because he's got an Aaron Rodgers as his quarterback and he was able to break a couple of tackles on that. Wow. Yep. The reason I didn't want to do MUT is because I didn't really want to spend a lot of time investing in trying to improve my team. I'm a very busy person. I've essentially got 3 different jobs I'm working right now, two companies I'm trying to start up, and a full-time job. And I just don't have time to spend a lot of time. You know, I love Madden. I'd love to play Madden. I'd love to jump into leagues. I used used to do leagues, but that just didn't work out to me with my schedule. But it's so so time consuming if you got to go ahead and take invested time and actually put it into something like this. So 3 minutes and 18 seconds left. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and try to save face and just get another touchdown. So whoever that was coming off the edge, I think that was J.J. Watt. I had to get rid of the ball immediately. So he's going to start teeing off after me. So I need to go ahead and hit him with screens. That's what I need to do. So he's going to try to come after me. I can't get rid of the ball quick enough. I delayed a little bit with trying to get rid of the ball. I actually should have flipped the play to the other side, but I delayed the ball, trying to get the ball off a little bit because the way his defender was playing. So let's see who he controls here. Can't get rid of the ball. So pressure, just a couple of players that he's got. I don't really have any kind of time to get to control the ball. So what I got to do in this situation is got to go with max protect. I can't get rid of the ball. Since the 30-second clock is fucking me up too. This is not fun. Still got to go for it. He's going to go ahead and get the ball back from me. There's no way I can get a 20-yard completion right here. There you go. How about that? How about that, buddy? You and your stack team with your Aaron Rodgers and your J.J. Watt. Alright, so I'm hanging balls up. This is kind of desperate, but it's not really like I have much of a choice in the matter. I can't. There's no way I can let any kind of a play develop where I've got time, because it's just teeing off on me right now. Take Hogan and put a block for me. Oh, another bad pass by Manziel. He went into man coverage there. It's again really fast clock. This is hard to adjust to. Drop pass, right read, right throw, no catch whatsoever, so this team is atrocious. Go. Alright, so I got 3 timeouts, but this game's over with. Minute 27 seconds left. Don't really have much of a choice. Gonna do the onside. And I think I got the ball back. Yes, I did. Wow. Amazing. Let's go to strong. And was there a flag on that? What was that? Pass interference. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. What a present that I got. How I got pass interference on that, I don't know, but I will take it. Okay, got a wide receiver out. I think he's been running a lot of zone against me. So, zone play. It looks like he's got his zone set up. He's going to try to tee off on me off the right-hand side. So Simpson is the right read. Nope, that was not the right read. The defender fell right in the seam of the 2 wide receivers, so not very good at all. That was not a good decision. Action scissors. Get it? Got it right there. All right, so down by 1 score, making a monster effort here to get back in this game. We've got 3 timeouts. He's probably stressing out a little bit right now because he knows that he had control of this game. If he would have just sat in the clock and worked it out, he would have won. But now he's going to have to go ahead and try to do it. Now I'm going to come out in a squib and I'm going to try to get rid of the ball real quick. Alright, so that was a squib play. It doesn't work like it did in Madden pass. Gonna go ahead and try to hit it with some pressure off the edge. Smart player is to run the ball. He's just going to milk the clock. Guess what, buddy? You don't have the time to do that. You have to run a play. So this guy definitely does not know what he's doing. Alright, so now it's 4th down and 16. He's going to give me a short field if he goes for it. He's going to punt. Leaving me 59 seconds left to get back into this game. Alright, so he's going for it. just gave me, he just got me back in this game. Amazing. Amazing I'm able to get back in this game like this. It's just amazing to me. Some people just don't know how to play Madden. They just don't understand the strategies behind it. Able to go ahead and hit him with a corner route right there. He came out with an all-out blitz, primarily because he knows I got a terrible team. And that's game right there. I'm actually back into this game, tying this game up, down by 21 with minutes left. This guy is a clown. Now, should I go ahead and go for the extra? I'm going to go for 2. I'm going to go for 2. I'm going to do my base, my play, which is the spot. And unable to get the play off. All right, so this fast clock is fucking me up. I'm gonna go ahead and take the extra point. I would have went for 2 if I was able to get the ball off, but I don't like the field being stretched out like that. So 45 seconds left. He's got 3 timeouts. He's got plenty of time to move the ball down the field, but got back in this game. Why that happened, I don't know. Used an onside kick, but he didn't actually go ahead and make the adjustment he was looking for. So he's going the distance with this. All right, so 41 seconds left. Let's go ahead and move pressure off the right-hand side with the free safety blitz. Nice play. Now, why he is in some kind of coverage right now. Oh, great play. There you go. You hit me in the seam. I actually went off to the right there. That's it. That's game. He let me back into this game. Why he did, I don't know, but that's what happens when you have a terrible team like this. Well, that's it. Scored. I didn't really do very well with this first game because I've got a bad team, but I let him back in. This guy's not a good opponent. He isn't. There should have been no reason why I was able to go ahead and let him in like that. He did make a couple good reads, but for the most part, not a very good opponent, not a smart football player. 41 seconds is plenty of time with these terrible teams, but he's got a good quarterback in Aaron Rodgers, breaking tackles and all that kind of stuff. So that's what happens when you play with a bad team. You're gonna get a lot of bad, sloppy things. So this team, he's obviously got better players. He picked up some players. He got some cards to beef up his team, and I've got Johnny Manziel as my stud. But good experience. I learned pretty much about this first game. But obviously, I can see why it's so popular is because you can build your team, you build it out. You kind of have a vested interest in building your team. It's much like any kind of a seasonal game and all that stuff. But I got back into this game. I played competitively. I learned my limitations. Didn't run the ball at all. Maybe that 2-point conversion would have been the difference, but maybe not. Didn't make a difference. This guy still gave me an opportunity to actually go ahead and take this game into overtime at the very end, but because the coverages with my teams were really not that good. So once again, I really appreciate all my subscribers watching me go ahead and lose my first game with this garbage team. First time MUT, long time Madden, learning the valuables of this. So Aaron Rodgers tore me up. Looks like 6 touchdowns. Look at that, perfect passing rating with Aaron Rodgers, 14 out of 17, no mistakes whatsoever. So that's probably the difference between the game, is that one elite player that he actually had in Aaron Rodgers. So once again, hit the like button if you like MUT, if you like to see me get my ass kicked with this atrocious team that I'm playing with, and I want to improve. I'll get better with it. I'll also have I'll have my playbook set up, because I was figuring out playbook on defense, on offense, and then obviously trying to figure out my thing. So thanks a lot. I really appreciate your support. Until next time.